What is good, rookies, and welcome to a later after dark session. Thanks to a late Saturday game. It's round 18. We've had yet again chaos. We've had fake primos. We've had injuries. We've had. It seems like the whole season all wrapped up in 1 week. We've had a Took. We've had a Martin go down. Some even traded in Martin this week. It's just one of those weeks. We've burnt all our trades, or at least if you're like me, you have. And if you like Ghosty, who I believe also burnt their last trades.
Yeah, happily.
Happily, there we go. So, in one of those weeks, we, if you guys were paying attention during the week, we put a like goal on the update video, which you guys absolutely smashed, by the way, over 130 likes. So, no way I'm backing out of those trades, even with the Tuke Miller injury. Just gonna cop it and hope he's back in 2 weeks, and maybe we see a strong team have a finish, but. You never really know what's going to happen. We did consider going a bit early, but some of us were a bit invested in the last game. Brad, I'm looking at you. So he's meant to be here. He's on his way in some capacity, I believe. Probably getting into his birthday suit. But Ghosty, how are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Like I said, happily burnt the last couple of trades. Can't deal with the stress of thinking about what to do anymore. So glad I can just kick back now and watch it go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And it's very much like that. It's like, this week is an absolute shambles, but it's also like, well, I've got like almost no trades left. Or if I did, I'm now using it to get a Tuke or a Martin out of my team, really. Yeah. And then you just sit on your hands for the rest of the season and hope the carnage stops, which by all accounts, I don't think the carnage is going to stop. It just seems to be that sort of season, doesn't it?
Just about dodging the bullets, man. I'm glad I haven't copped any yet, but there's still a few more games, so who knows?
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. I know I was enjoying the footy for a little bit, and then Tuke went down, and then since then I've just not enjoyed the footy as much.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But we have the man who's apparently come back to the After Dark scene after taking a little vacay, Mr. Brad. How are we, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Can you hear me well on this mic?
Sure can.
Oh, sweet. I had a little bit of vacay, obviously. Just a few drinking sessions booked in for my birthday and something else the week after. The missus going out for the third weekend in a row, though. I can't do that.
Wild.
Yeah,
how you been, man? It's been a minute since the After Dark crew have seen you. What's been happening in your world? Any crazy stories? It's like Shorty story time, but probably more chaotic because it's you.
Yeah, it probably is more chaotic. Well, the other day I decided to quit. Not Supercoach, but fucking my job. So I'm actually applying for work up in Adelaide, but I've got a casual job that start on Monday. Other than that, I plan on moving to Adelaide in the next month or so, getting the fuck out of here because I'm sort of sick of it. We've had like a lot of incidents in this street where I'm living at the moment. So Ghosty, I came here for Ghosty because Essendon got fucking trounced by 10 points or whatever.
Mate, that was like an AFLW game with the scores. So it's really a 50-point win for you, if you can believe it or not. That's not 10 points. But
Did you see my post? I actually said thanks for the AFLW win, basically.
Oh, there you go. No, I actually didn't, but there you go. That's well, at least we're thinking on the same lines. But nah, man, if anything, I was going for the Tigers because I needed Merritt to do shit this week. So didn't do too bad, but yeah.
Yeah, Merritt was weird. He had a good first half and then disappeared. He's such a frustrating own.
That's exciting news in the life of Brad, potentially getting out of G-Town. The Catteries scared you off?
Yeah, it was the win last week. The Cats killed us. I just went, fuck this town. I've got to get out of here. Let's move to Bougainville and go to Adelaide.
Yeah, good old Adelaide.
Yeah, I can't wait to fit in, and maybe I need some roof canals done or whatever the fuck they do over there for a living.
Jesus. Well, he's back in full swing, ladies and gentlemen. Back in full swing for After Dark.
We've missed him.
Very good. How's so that's Brad Life update. That's awesome. Congratulations on the job opportunities, mate. Keen to see how that plays out. How's the Supercoach team looking?
Fuck, I'll be honest. I haven't really checked. I don't think I've got any poor scores. I think it's pretty solid. I don't really know. It's projected a 2-4-3-4, but it hasn't included some emergency players that I've sort of catfished my leagues in with Jerry on the bench and stuff like that.
Very nice. Very nice.
I whip-hold Chera, so I'm going to use McCarthy at M8. I bought in McRae for Caldwell. I almost went Nick Martin last minute.
Poor.
Did we find out if it was Yeah, no, right. I heard you saying about dodging bullets. Did we find out what knee injury it was, Ghost?
I haven't heard 100% obviously, but it is suspected possible ACL, but they haven't confirmed anything. They said possible. So yeah.
Fuck.
Hopefully not, but it might be maybe like the Sam Darcy sort of thing that happened earlier in the year. We don't know. Like everyone was saying he was done and he ended up being all right. And yeah, no, we'll see how we go, man. But probably our second best player behind Zachy Merritt. So
what are you boys doing over there with your fitness? Honestly.
Well, fuck, I don't know this time. This wasn't really a fitness issue. It was a landing issue. He didn't land properly and his knee popped out. So.
Oh, man, it just seems to be the Don's curse at this point.
I actually believe he did it on purpose so he didn't have to play for this shit team anymore. So
he's like, I've had enough, mate.
I can't fake it. I'll just do it.
Yeah, Mansell full lined him up over the boundary. Like that's pretty dangerous doing it. Like I'm a Tig supporter, obviously. But, like he full lined him up. Like, but no way would you expect to actually ACL a player by that sort of movement. But the ground on the other side of the boundary is pretty fucking hard.
Mm.
Yeah, no, it was an accident. Like you said, even if he lined him up, he's not trying to pop his knee out. It's just bad luck, man. But I don't hold anything against players trying to be physical. I think it's probably a lost element in our game, and I think you should be trying to be a bit more physical. So just bad luck, man. Same as our Supercoach scores sometimes, just bad fucking luck.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh god. Tell me about it. Imagine if you went from Caldwell to Martin this week, like that. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, you can't make that stuff up either. Like just the pure unluck to just have that happen all in 1 week. You have to trade out using one of your final trades to get Cardwell out, and then trade someone in just for them to do a potential ACL.
Mm-hmm. And then we had Took as well. You guys discussed the Took hammy issue. You did, yeah.
Yeah, and I traded him in last week, so I got 1.15 games out of him.
That was insane. I was watching the game and I thought like the stars are aligning for Dacos to get subbed. And then Miller just takes a seat and puts the shirt on. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And my first thought was you, Rook. And I'm like, you poor man. I'm there
watching him. I'm there watching him. I'm like, oh, he's going to have a good game. This looks solid. I'm like, oh, Dacos looks rough. But, everyone's kind of got Dacos, so that's all right. So I'm like, I'm accepting that Dacos is going to be a shit score, but I'll have Took as a pod to help.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I check out for a bit and then come back. And then I think it was Supercoach HQ tagged me saying that Took's been subbed. I'm like, wait a minute, check the apps. He's not officially subbed. What do you mean? And then someone just sends me a screenshot with a shirt on. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
1.15 games out of the dog. And he goes and tweaks his hammy.
And so you got no trades to get rid of him, do you?
No, because we did the bloody goal competition this week. For getting the likes on the certain video to burn the last 2 trades. I still whatever. I could have backed out the trades and done whatever, but the community looked after me, and I brought in Callahan, which wasn't too bad. It is what it is. We'll hold Took. I've got cover, so it just is what it is. Can't really do much about it. However, on a brighter side of things, Josh Dacos.
Yep.
Man, what a quarter, let alone a score.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have him, do we?
No, like I said, my son was his last trade. He brought him in. So he got a bit kissed with that one.
Stroke. Master stroke. He knows something we don't.
From an 8-year-old. Just
So an 8-year-old holds Josh Dacos with all those poor scores, and Big J gets rid of him after 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
I tagged him in a post the other day about it. I was like, that 195. I'd be so pissed if I saw one of my players do that. It's like Callahan at the moment. Like, it's traded him out because he's injured. Well, he was when he dislocated his shoulder, and then he still plays well. And I'm like, fuck. Here's the same scenario for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like you can't really pick these. Like, again, we all either VC'd or C'd Dacos thinking, yeah, good matchup. He's going to go nuts. And then bang, tweaks his ankle or a knee. And 85, I think he ended up getting. Like, just shocking.
That's such a random VC, Josh Dacos. Like, you wouldn't see too many people taking the risk on that. So, massive reward, obviously, but a bit random.
It's like a 1% play, seriously.
Yeah.
It is. Anyone who VC'd him is definitely going up the ranks this week, hopefully.
Easily.
As J Money said, though, carnage everywhere this round. Yeah, a bit more of that carnage is with obviously the news that Smith was going to cop attention. I thought maybe Holmes is a sneaky captain. So I captained him for a 75.
We're here for emotional support tonight, Braddles. That's what we're here. We're just going to make sure he actually doesn't.
So not only did I cop a 48 and an injured Took, I also copped a sub-80 captain score in Maxi Holmes, who, for whatever reason, played predominantly wing today.
Fuck. Well, sometimes shit's funny on Twitter, but when it's you guys, it's definitely not funny for me. I'm like, fuck.
It's still funny. It's funny as shit. Like, all you can do is just kind of cry, laugh. It's like okay. It's fucked. But this is literally Supercoach, and it's just the season. Like, this whole carnage week summarizes the whole entire season. If anything bad can happen, it's probably will happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna half blame Ghosty for a voice note one day about a month ago. I kid you not. This is the funniest shit, right? So, and he was actually bang on because at the time this was factual. We're talking about trades, and I'm like, yeah, no, it's fucking full send it basically. He's like, oh, man, we've only had like 3 players injured in 12 rounds. Ghosty,
me and Ghosty were talking about the exact same shit.
He's like, nah, man, we've been kissed this year. And I'm like, yeah, but what if? And you're like, no, it's all good. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe we're okay.
To be fair,
difference is, did you burn your last trades, Brad?
I've only got 1 more left.
Yeah, see, difference is you had some logic. Me and Ghosty jumped in the fucking ship and it sank.
Well, to be fair, I've still only copped 3 injuries, so I haven't had any more.
Yeah, look, Ghosty set me up. He gave me the full sail, gave me the full ship. He's like, yeah, we're sending it. And then I didn't realize that he strapped the fucking anchor to my shins, and then
bro,
while he jumped ship.
At least you've got an excuse. I've got no excuses. I'm burning my trades for fun. I've not copped injuries and I've still got no trades. It's just
mine was for fun until Took went down, and I'm like, I've made a great mistake.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I booted Chera to Bond, which you can't tell me that's a bad trade. That was an injury-affected one. And we're yet to see how it goes, but TDK, goodbye, son, and hello, big Brody Grundy. Let's see what he can do for me tomorrow.
Grundy's got to do a 6-week hammy tomorrow, mate.
Is that week? If it's going to happen, there's someone else. There's going to be one more injury tomorrow. And what do you bet? It's like Rosie or something.
No, I've got him. He went, no, injured.
Imagine.
They're not allowed to.
So,
calls up. What around Martin Kennedy today? Where now Kennedy counts. Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Kennedy?
Yeah.
He just scored terrible. He got like a 30, bro.
Let me check his heat map. Brad, you were about to spiel on it. Give us a story.
I didn't really get to see all this game, but the balls I dodged in my poll, I literally said I had Martin in a different thing, but Martin, Kennedy, McRae, and Webber. I wanted to go Webber, but I'd give me no DPP flexibility up forward. So I needed to get an extra 7 forward so that I could swing Baz into the midfield bench if anything happened. But all the other guys shat the bed. Like, well, Martin didn't shit the bed. He just got injured. But Kennedy, that's the worst fucking game he's played for Supercoach this year. And then
Carlton, to be honest. He's just really bad as well.
And then McRae, I actually went with the pack this time because I've actually got too many pods. Like I figured last week when Georgie Shield went 85 and everyone else's primos went nuts, I was looking at my team. I'm like, I actually can't afford to grab another pod because I'm actually getting burnt in the last month for having too many.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
I think I was sort of the opposite. That's why I brought in Grundy over Gorn because I think I was talking to you boys during the week. I've only got 3 players under 30% owned in the top.
Wow.
Yeah. So, which was Rowell and Dunkley, who both went bananas. So that's a good sign. And I had Tom Green as well, who I think it was the first time he got below 100 for me, but still solid. So, yeah.
What did he score in the end?
97.
Oh, that's still good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Both Callahan and Green finished in the 90s. It was pretty solid. And the Whitfield brought it back too, which was nice.
he was doing shit. And he came back and got the ton.
Yeah. A lot of people were smashing guitars, and then he comes back anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As I just use that as a term because that's what people do. Like I remember one of the group chats, people were like, "Oh, fucking Whitfield," and I look at his score. And now I don't normally do this, but I was like, "Okay, this has got to be bad." It was really bad, and I was death riding hard. The game finishes, and I'm like, "Fuck, can I just tag these idiots to keep fucking going early?" I was just like,
the early crow.
But here's me saying the early crow the other week about Cardwell not doing a syndesmosis.
I was about to bring it up. You're like, fuck early crows. I'm like, Brad, do we not remember what you did with Cardwell?
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm very self-aware. It's okay.
I didn't think it was that bad, but yeah, fuck. Lucky.
Yeah. No, I agree. Well, Kennedy's heat map just looks like high forward, like literally a bit of wing. Like he only had 12 CBAs for the day. Like just shocking. Yeah. Just couldn't get the ball.
He's not a forward, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Bevo just doing Bevo things, I guess. But yes, G-Money, Holmes and Smith were very shit today. Both were very trash. Just
Holmes doubly shit for you.
Hey, would this be the first podcast we've had where my team is the only one to fucking win?
Yeah, has to be.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
It has to be.
This is a 3-hour potty chat, and I'll host it from here on out.
Yeah, it's Brad's late night show now. It's not after dark anymore.
Well, actually, I was running late because I actually had to replace the tissue box.
Had to clean up. He actually didn't have tissues. He just
straight into the shorty box.
Oh, fuck it up.
While listening to the Little Pony theme song.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Also, for those very curious, Shorty will be joining us on an After Dark very soon as well. I have planted the seed, and he is very keen to join. So we're just looking at dates to line it up. So Shorty will be on at some point. So that will be exciting. But yeah, Steve Kennedy just got bevoed. I think it's that pretty simple. And yes, Brayshaw's interview after the game, just blood everywhere. It was like one of your slasher horror films that you like, Ghosty.
Yeah, love to see it, and love to see a big 120 from him as well. So he's helping me this week. My projected's not looking bad. Not that I give a shit about projected, but I actually hope it turns out this time.
Yeah. See, every time I say I still don't give a shit about projected, it's usually because I have a shit projection.
That's exactly why I say it, but this time mine's not actually looking bad. So
it's not because I always have a shit projection. It just so happens that I have a shit projection every time I say it. Purely coincidental, guys. Purely coincidental.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. Brad moving to Adelaide to hunt me down. Ooh.
I'll do it. I got to find some contacts, and I got to start fresh anyway. So I've only got one mate down there, so I'd love to meet some new friends and whatnot. So I won't hunt you down.
You take your face mask and your sombrero hat with you.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Imagine rocking up with that shit.
Imagine going to the airport with that shit. Just like, yes, I'm ready.
I'd so get sniffer dogs and I'd get arrested so quick.
Yeah, most likely. Hawksy, never watching a Dons game again. Can't blame you.
Yeah.
I've been on that bandwagon for a while, mate.
Yeah, it's again, sad day. As I don't know why Brad had to point it out, but his team is the only team that's won here. That's just salt in the wound. Cats couldn't get it done against the Giants, and yeah, I don't know if Don's even rocked up to play. I'm being honest. So
this is a funny one. Have you noticed when like a shit team plays a semi-shit team, they both play really shit? I know it sounds really stupid, but it's like they play on the same level as the opposition sometimes. It's like when you see good sides versus shit side, and you think they're going to smoke them, but they just play just as stupid for some psychological reason. It's like they're like, oh, it's an easy pill, and then they just, I don't know, just do dumb shit. Also, Jackson that did that to Brayshaw's head, the amount of fucking ruckman and tall forwards are so not self-aware of their own players in front of them is ridiculous. FYI.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
Just a question,
big.
Are you saying that one of Essendon or Richmond are semi-shit? Because I think we're both shit.
Yeah, I was kind of giving.
I don't know if you can make that argument now that Richmond have won.
I'll give Rattles more credit. I thought that you guys should have won the Dreamtime game, and we had to literally have the 3 goals from Angus Clark on debut to fucking win that game. And you had no Nank, no Bolter, there was other players out too. So, yeah, you should probably be 2-0 against us, and we'd be like 60% of your wins this year.
I think we're low-key, and it's not official, but I think we're low-key just playing kids to a little bit tank. I feel like there's games I've seen us we could fucking win, like North Melbourne a couple months ago.
Giants,
there's a few different sub players we sub out that we probably shouldn't for that game in particular. And I'm like, I swear they're doing this because we've got North's first-round pick or whatever, so they want to get back-to-back picks or whatever the hell they're doing here, but it just seems like the kids have got a potential and the list is young enough to grow, whereas you'll get Essendon, Carlton and West Coast and you're just like, oh, what are they doing?
Mm. They haven't really committed to either full tanking to rebuild.
Yeah.
They're kind of in this weird limbo spot where they're like, just make your mind up. Either run the kids and do a rebuild or don't and try to get some talent in. Pick one. You can't try to do both.
Well,
very interesting.
Angus Clark is not going to lose his spot now with Martin out, and Setterfield did his foot as well. Apparently, he had ice on his foot. So
right.
Maybe Elijah Sardis might get more than 50% game time.
No, still not. No, he's in a different club next season, 100%. Surely.
He kicked a goal. One of the few kicked a goal, and Brad Scott still gave him 50% game time. He hates him. There is no other explanation. Has to hate him.
So he did something dirty.
Roshi, do you reckon this one's for you because you're the Essendon man? Did you reckon Johnson plays now? He won't be sub anymore after that performance. Surely they're bringing Day Wicks as sub.
The thing is that, and we said this earlier, it was Redmond coming back. That's the role that's stuffed him in the defence. Blackiston was for Reed and all these blokes that have been out. So I did say when Redmond comes back, I think that's Johnson's spot. So unless they're going to move some players around, which they've done, he might be a sub more often than not now because he does play that half back role. So he came on and he wasn't great, but we have much worse players. But even Luell, he's sticking to a wing and sort of staying in the team now. I'd rather Johnson. So unless they want to try him on a wing, maybe. But hopefully he can get out of the sub. But yeah, it's the Redmond role coming back that's what's hurt him.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's fair enough. And by all reports that I can see happening at the moment, it does seem like almost 100% certainty it's an ACL for Martin.
Fuck.
So, bit rough. But Hawksy, join the sinking ship that is Zero Trades, my man. It's fun because you don't have anything to do anymore other than watch the ship burn and sink to the absolute depths of Mariana's Trench.
It's the best. Join us, Braddles. Fuck your trade. Fucking just do it.
I've only got one tower standing left.
Uh-oh. Well, I could make so many jokes, but I don't know. I'm going to leave that one alone.
It's a big tower.
Oh, boy. Lethal. Bont captaincy is a game changer this week. 100% it is.
Yeah.
Yep. 100% it is. I was hoping Richards would keep up with Bont, but Bont just kind of made a gap. I think it was in the second quarter start of the third, and that gap just kind of stayed. And Richard still did awesome.
Yeah,
It's such a good pod. Honestly, I'm starting him again next season. 100%.
Same. Do you think that's why Kennedy didn't get more midfield time? Because Richards, Bont, and Libba were going fucking nuts in there?
Yeah, Ruben ACL, yep. Hawksy's a new Freo fan. Very good. Pragmatic. Well, yep. Go buy that membership, mate. I promise you it's a better investment than Don's. Traded. I tried to trade Dunkley for Martin in draft on Wednesday. We got turned down. There you go. Got kissed. Very kissed. Hawksy, when's Tassie join again? I'll be on board. Who's going to jump on the Tassie bandwagon? Surely there's probably the teams that maybe follow North, Dons, Rich that might jump off just to go be different. Carlton's probably fan base is going to move.
Yeah, to be fair, I reckon they would have beat Essendon and Richmond tonight, I reckon.
At least I know what mine comes down to. At least I know mine's just purely just a kid. So that's the good thing about watching the Tigs. I can't blame it on our seniors because I know they're going to retire this year anyway. Prestia, McIntosh, those guys are going anyway. So it's just like the new kids, like Houghton. Did you watch Houghton play? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I actually bought him in as my rookie this week as well.
Wow.
I was going to get Stevens in, but then worked out I could actually get Houghton. So got him in for just some cover. And he looked pretty good.
Is Smiley going to...
Yeah, I think Houghton will play every game from here on out, barring injury. I don't know if Smiley will play this season. I reckon they might just stick him in the VFL because he's got injured like at least half a dozen times almost. It's crazy.
You can't imagine that they'd risk him. They'd just give him a bit of load management in the VFL just to get him stronger for next season. Like, this season's already done. Like, why would you risk it?
Yeah.
Fair call.
Knack didn't end up trading Fort. Ooh, I know we were talking about you trading Fort out early in the week, Knack. Damn, should have done it.
Is this for draft or classic?
Nah, classic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
It was a sneaky pot. It actually worked out pretty well for Knack.
He wasn't bad. He's actually been good since McInerney's been out. Like he's
that's why I was so surprised.
Yeah.
Gee, money. Anyone who went Dacos VC and Merit, what a double whammy. Yeah, even worse. Imagine going Dacos and Holmes. Fuck me.
Imagine being that shit ghosty. No, I'm joking.
I don't... Well, lucky I don't have Holmes.
Imagine moving to Adelaide.
It's not even Sunday. I'm getting fucking roasted. It's Sunday roast already.
Sunday roast.
No, mate. Mate, we've got 2 weeks to catch up on the roasting. Buckle up. Get that pillow ready for Barton, buddy.
Fucking hell.
Oh, shit. Good to have you back. Captain team of fantasy, my delete team. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, there you go. Watch yourself, Brady.
She's out on the drinks. I don't know if the drinks are shit where she is, but
must be boring if she's here.
Yeah, literally. She should be on the cocktails right now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, questions have to be asked if she's watching this. Already have 6 124 plus scores and 470s by Primos. We'll have big variance in scores this week. Yeah. Some might say, Brad, the big scores this week.
Yeah, NPC style.
Setterfield, yeah, foot injury, yep. No, Boosty mentioned that. No backline and no midfield.
Oh my god.
Don't act like we've
next.
Don't act like we've got a forward line. It's Caddy, and that's it.
Yeah.
Got no team, brother.
Tommy Stewart providing his usual injury scare coming off the ground. Yep. It did look like the potential PCL injury kind of redid itself, but it actually came out and was one of the best scoring cats for the whole game.
I heard it was Achilles. I was hearing rumblings.
Well, yeah, so they thought it was PCL, but it ended up being like an Achilles scare. They ended up just like doing some flexibility on the bench with the trainers, strapped it up, and it was good to go.
Scored well again. Once again, another pick my son has, Tom Stewart, 130.
Yeah. I think he ended up going like 139, I think?
Yeah.
132. There you go. Got scuffed back a little bit. But no, Stewart's been pretty good. Outside of like the quiet score last week, he's been very, very good.
Yeah.
Not as bad as a Gornsey for 67 and a Callahan for 72. Yeah, there's been some shocker captaincy scores.
I did that with him. That's why he mentions the Callahan 72 every time as well.
Oh, that's right. You were like, yes, everyone get on Callahan. Yeah, I promote this pick. Fuck.
Yeah, that was me.
I think I had 2 captaincy scores that were 70s this year. No, one was with Rook. We did Whitfield against when they were playing in Norwood or whatever the fuck it was. And then I had Sherry a couple of weeks ago where he got fucked in the ass by Pitnet and TDK.
Yeah. Jason, I'm disappointed. Where's your funny DP? You usually have a Brad.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's disowned me.
I know. Because he hasn't been here for 2 weeks. He's like,
no, I was going to say, he hasn't seen you for 2 weeks.
Sorry,
And he's waiting for you to get special again so he can take another beautiful DP for his.
Read the comments though. Fucking hell.
You know, Supercoach for this year, trade Cardwell to Martin and put the C on him too.
Oh.
I feel better about Holmes.
Oh my fucking God.
That's wild. Damn.
Wow.
Fuck.
Oh, it'd be like that though. It'd really be like that.
I'm surprised he's in the chat. So you're doing well with actually being in the chat. I would have fucking logged out.
Hook's happy now. He's got a little bit of a chub, I reckon.
Yeah.
He's like, tell me again, you Captain Martin. Tell me again.
Ever so slightly. Just semi. No, Jason happens. It happens to us, mate. Can't have all good weeks, and this season's just been shocker. Like, we'll play next week, like next season, and it'll feel like nothing. It'll feel like this godsend of a season. It'll be like, hold on, I was prepared for all this chaos. We'll all finish the season with like 6 trades left because of the PTSD and a boost. Like, it'll be ridiculous.
For sure.
Kennedy played a lot forward. He sure did. Dean, 15-11 from 11 played. Captain Bont and projected 26-39. Lowest score being 72-76. Not bad, mate. Not bad at all. For those that are here, make sure you guys do like the stream. We have got Brad back in after his little 2-week vacay, so it's good to have the man back in his seat and no substitutes or fill-ins for tonight, which is nice. This is the OG crew. Clayton, Martin has Setterfield down, still got Sardis, gets half a game on the ground. Tonight was a super pod chance for me. Yeah. What the actual fucking did, Clayton? Couldn't agree more. I was going to go Myers instead of Martin. Ooh, that would have been game-changing. Myers has been quietly very, very good this season.
Yeah.
Definitely one to look at for next year, I think. Lizard, my players are going well as an umpire in the forward. Okay. Forward pocket, yes. Question for you guys, because it has been a hot topic in the AFL scene. What do we think of this umpires contact bullshit?
It's a lot of shit because the umpires keep getting in the fucking way of the play. We saw that in the game a couple of nights ago. Like the umpire actually got in the way of the play and then they got scored against. I can't remember what game was that. The Carlton game?
Yeah, Carlton.
Yeah, that was the Brizzy and Carlton, and the Cameron ended up snapping a goal.
I actually think it's the awareness of the umpires. Like the footy players are just going for the ball. If you're fucking that stupid as an umpire, you should get fucking fined, not the footy player.
Yeah. Lizard stuttering a punchline via text and low for me. I mean, you got there in the end, mate. What are your thoughts on the umpires contact, Gusty?
Well, I have Matt Rowell, and he's been the one that's on the watch, so fucking leave him alone and get out of his fucking way. That's what I have to say. Let him eat his grass, scoring fucking massive form.
Is there ever a world where it's just Rowell trying to get the ump off his nice patch of grass that he wants to eat later?
I reckon. But the ginger nut's done really well for me. Fucking, he even kicked 2, and he hasn't done that, so it must have been good grass.
Must have been. What do we think of this, Ghosty? Foxy says, can we collectively agree to make Essendon not Supercoach relevant, no matter how good any of their players or rookies are?
Yeah,
I could spend this whole stream telling you how shit Essendon is, Supercoach or just in general. So it depends on how long you want me to go for. But let's agree. And look at Angus Clark even. Killed Richmond the first time. He got a fucking 20 tonight, and he played 98% game time. So that's how shit we are. Bottom line.
Yep. Sums it up pretty well. Of course, I also considered Myers and then went Pickett instead, which is still a very solid pod pick. And Thilthorpe. Thilthorpe had a massive game. He's always due to have a massive game here and there. Like Adelaide are in some ripper form, to be honest. Luke, there will be some 2600s, 2700s this week if Butters and Rosie go big. One of them's getting injured, calling it now.
Not Butters.
Actually,
I got both. I got both.
One of them gets injured. Not really. That'd just be poor for Supercoach. It'd be bad for footy if one of them got injured.
bad.
CJC, but projected has gone from 25 to 2650 to 2425 since the end of Adelaide and Bulldogs. More drove me crazy. Had the VC on Martin. Wonder who you got as captain if your Martin's your VC.
I had Merritt at VC. Guess who I captained?
Who
would you have captained?
Brayshaw.
Same game almost.
Well, how have you used captain?
Merritt was a VC,
Yeah.
My captain's playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'd be Butters, would it?
I don't know, Butters.
Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Unfortunately, I have a weird feeling. Sorry.
You go.
I have a weird feeling the ball won't be in the back line, so it might just be like a fucking 100, 110 game, not a 150, 160 if he doesn't get a goal or two.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, it could be one of those games.
Yeah, I'm tossing up between Grundy or Butters. I've got Rosie as well, but I agree with what you just said, so I think one of those two would be.
Who's Grundy got again, Ghost? You did say.
Marshall, and they brought in Heath as well, but I don't think that'll matter because Grundy got a 130 against Jackson and Darcy last week as well.
Yeah, but I remember looking into two ruckman. It doesn't matter who it is. Two ruckman versus one ruckman. They just seem to be a little bit capped because like the one ruckman's fighting against two, and one comes on fucking fresh and whatnot. Yeah. So I'd actually probably, in that sense, go Butters because I know there's no tag risk with ruckman, but still, I'd rather play Butters against West Coast who don't really tag than I reckon
it'll be Hall or Hoff that'll go with Butters, I think, which isn't really they're not really tags, are they? And I think that's the ruckman equivalent of a tag is having two rucks versus one. That's like a tag in my opinion. So I am leaning towards Butters. I think unfortunately, like my projected's huge and I've done really well so far, but I could still lose because my opponents had pretty much everyone I've got and they had Bont as captain.
Oh, yeah, you're cooked.
Yeah, so.
Damn.
It's going to be tough, but just want the
Malachi, another legend. Love you, fellas. I love you too, Malachi. Even though Brad can't ever say your name properly.
I was just say Coleman because I go blank and I think it's Michaela or oh my God.
Could be either. Could be either. We honestly, who knows? Who knows? Because I go see at least he's right about expecting 150s on players like Merritt tonight after the first quarter.
Yeah.
True. Did Merritt get tagged at halftime? Was it Ross? Did Merritt cop attention?
No.
I
don't recall him copping attention.
Apparently, he was getting double teamed in the mid. Like they were, as in Tigers were just focusing on him because it wasn't going really anywhere else. And then Brad Scott did his usual, let's move him, try to play him forward, and you know the rest.
Yeah, typical Brad Scott moves. Yeah, see on Butters sounds good. Hawksy, so Marto will be cheap in 27. No, fuck that, I can't take it. I wouldn't worry about looking at Marto for 27. Malachi, Shorty and I just chilling in his van. He said he will be around soon. Bring the territory around, not the van. Come on,
literally.
Apparently he's Jason first in Contender League on Game Day Squad. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Brian, good teams playing badly against bad teams. Agree. Same line of thinking. Gun players are not guaranteed a big score against bad teams. Yeah, I tend to agree with that line of thought as well, though. Like, because it happened in basketball a lot, and the comparison is a team that plays very structured to a team that plays jungle ball. The good team could just try to eventually play the bad team's style, and then lose because they're not playing their game anymore. It can happen in footy as well, and that's a perfect. Especially that last line, gun players aren't guaranteed a big score against bad teams.
Here's another one for you. Like, you look at teams like against Collingwood, like, fuck, who would really, VC? I know there's a shit ton because he's so highly owned, but who would VC Rao and Anderson v Collingwood? And then like Brisbane and Collingwood give up midfield points. Instead of these guys go 130, 140, but on matchups, we tend to go midfielders that are playing the bottom six. Whereas these guys that are willing to risk it and put season VCS against teams that don't worry about tag because they worry about their engine room doing better than the other person's engine room, sometimes that's actually a better strategy, at least for the VC option. So sometimes I'm like, fuck, what a miss in hindsight. But then I'm like, it kind of makes sense because the points are going to go somewhere. Midfield battle, they're just going to not run with tags. And then you see fucking North Melbourne tag Dale or some shit like that. And you're like, maybe just go with the teams that don't tag and back their own system to win a fucking game.
The fuck thing is, though, sometimes they don't tag, and then that random game they tag, like Dale last week getting tagged by North. Like Constanti hasn't tagged anybody all year.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, people load up on like a a Dale as captain because they've got history, and then random fuck with. When Wagner lined up on Dacos, why? What the fuck's going on?
That's even when they said Campbell, like when they came up against the Swans, and Cox is like, "Oh yeah, Campbell, you now tag it, go sit on Dale." And it's like, what? You've already got two. You've got Rowbottom and Jordan, and now there's Campbell to worry about. Like, come on,
taggers, bro. That's what they want.
Never trust the Coxie ever again. Daniel's Pigeons ranked 110 going in. Nice, mate. Don't own Jackson, Martin, or Holmes. Projected still close to 2,600. Hoping Butters is a captain. Doesn't cost me too much with Bont, Dawson, and Rowell all sitting next to him. Wow. Going to be a nice week for you, mate. Very, very nice.
I've got all them as well.
Beat this. I got around 0.12 of a game with Nick Martin in my team. Yeah, I can't beat that, mate. Sorry, but that does sting. That does sting.
Nah, the captain on him, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's brutal. That'd definitely be a bad day to be drywall moment for sure. For sure. Hawksy, trade out Merritt now. He's going to cop potential like you wouldn't believe now that there's no midfield.
If you traded Merritt in this week, you were doing it for this week because the rest of his run was shit, and you kind of you deserve what you copped because you're looking at Richmond like, yeah, he killed him last time, but then next week you stuff. Like the rest of the year, he's got a horrible run.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There you go. No sympathy from Ghosty on that one, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Pop it. Suck it. Literally the translation. Malachi, Silky Coach. Yeah, cool. Love that nickname. Just call me Goldilocks. Give us a hair shake. Oh, mate. I literally watched it today too. And it's not Head and Shoulders. It's literally whatever the misso puts in the shower. So all I know is they're separate. One's shampoo, one's conditioner. It's not this 2-in-1 shit.
There's no mushrooms in your shampoo by any chance?
There's no what?
Mushrooms.
I hope so.
Well, no, you don't hope so. You know that lady on fucking...
Yeah, no, I do. I hope so. End my suffering, please.
Bro, we got an after dark therapy session, baby.
Yeah. It's so funny, though, to be fair, about the mushroom incident. Brad, you should have given her a bloody lesson on how to clear your browser history.
Oh, I would return from the dead just to delete it before I die from those fucking mushrooms.
Oh, man, that's funny. Hey, I'm an Eagles supporter. I can still say the Dons v Tigers match was awful. Yep. Worst match I've seen in a long time. Yeah. I think I've seen Auskick matches at halftime be better than what we witnessed tonight. Let's be honest.
I think Scott was trying to recruit at halftime watching Auskick.
I actually think that last year when me and Brad went to kick the footy, I actually think we had better form. Let's be honest.
How much will you be in Supercoach? If I had any trades, I'd bring these in.
I'd be 50K rookie.
No, you'd be like 250. You're mature age. You've had some spike games in there. Maybe you're a Kako. Maybe you're more of a Kako build.
Maybe.
Very slow.
What did Kako get?
I'd average more tackles than fucking disposals, to be fair.
True.
Fuck Rao.
47 for Kako tonight.
Yeah, back down to earth. He was on like 30 something at halftime, so I was like, oh shit, he might pop up again, but not bag of shit.
Yeah. Which was embarrassing, especially given the last couple of minutes of the game. Couldn't keep his fit if he was shagging his girlfriend on the washing machine. That's a lovely way to explain it, mate. I couldn't agree anymore.
Too tall, mate.
Fucking hell.
Shagging her on the top shelf and still fucking reach her. You'll be all right.
That's good. See, James is thinking the same questions as you, Ghosty. Who to captain, Grundy or Butters?
Oh, I'm leaning towards Butters just because of the double ruck. If it was just Marshall, I'd probably go Grundy, but just in case, I don't know what this Max Heath dude's like. So if he's a hugger like Pitto that's just there to restrict Grundy, but won't like that.
Yeah, because that was the factor too, Ghost. So I remember we thought Cherry would pretty much dominate, you'd think, on paper, TDK and Pitto, because they're shit, right, in terms of what Cherry is anyway. And like you said, he sort of just hugs him. That is as close to the tag you're going to get. And I think just having a fresh ruckman come off the bench while the other one comes on, while the other one comes off and he's still on the ground, like Grundy's fine. But it's also late in the season as well, so you might actually see him struggle, or he just comes off when Marshall comes off and just lets Heath play whoever they've got as their second ruckman.
Yeah, it's usually McLean, I think, is the one that jumps in. So Yeah, no, you're right about that. Yeah, I reckon that's probably Butters is probably the one you'd go at the moment.
Just saying that if Grundy goes 180 and fucking Butters goes 120, do not message me. I apologise.
Can I say as well? We were talking about TDK and Pito. Mate, Pito kicked 2 goals playing ruck, and TDK in 3 weeks got his first goal finally. So
It's fucked.
Pito's even doing more goals playing ruck than TDK is playing forward.
Wow. And let's not forget the main man that's absolutely gone missing at Carlton, Curnow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doing nothing.
geez.
I think it's like his first run of 4 games without a goal in like 5 odd years or some shit. Like it's been a ridiculous spell of just shocking playing by him. But Carlton, do we expect anything less? No, we do not.
No.
Of course, I reckon he'll be lucky to make top 1K, mate. I'll be lucky to make top 10K the way my team's looking at this point.
What are your ranks at the
Fucking
moment?
ridiculous.
I haven't asked what your ranks are currently.
After last week's shocker, I dropped down to 11, just inside the 11K.
Ooh.
I imagine this week's shocker is going to put me at the 15K mark if I'm lucky.
Yep.
What about you guys? Where are you sitting?
I've been between the 1.2, 1.7K for the last probably month. So I'll go up 100, down 200, and then up 100. So yeah, I think I'm at 1.6 something now. But like I said, I'm doing all right this week. So hopefully, finally fucking climb. We'll see how we go.
Yep.
How's your ranking looking, Brady boy?
I've been slowly falling out. So I haven't fallen out 1K, but I'm 763 at the moment. I think I'll go up this week because I reckon I'll probably go around 2.5-ish anyway from what I'm seeing, but who fucking knows, to be honest. But yeah, 763.
There you go. JG from the good boys there over at Swordplay, i.e. the Supercoach Hub, wants to hang up the phone. Don't blame you, mate. Do not blame you. I reckon Smiley is going to be hot next year.
Yeah.
If he stays fit. I agree. Definitely agree. Shorty current projected 2150. The man is not having fun. Hey, I was Shorty. My projection is just over 2200 at the moment. So me and Shorty are in the same territory.
What's yours, Rattles?
2489 at the moment.
Fuck, that's pretty good. Fuck.
Yeah.
Very nice. Also, I'm going Dacos into Martin. I reckon 4 people in the top 1% would have done that as 1% Captain Martin. Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Rosie, Sherry, Naz, and Heaney for the captain tomorrow. Ooh, I think Rosie's still probably the best pick out of those for the captain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine. Don't hate Naz.
Yeah.
But Naz can cop attention, potentially.
From Campbell?
Campbell might go to Naz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sydney's 40.
It worked on Dale. It worked to a treat on Dale.
And Clark.
Which hopefully means a spike game for Sinclair.
No, he did it to Geordie Clark as well. But the thing is, if he's sitting at half forward and tagging defenders, Ross moves Naz mid and forward as well. So it actually might fuck Sinclair up really bad.
Shut up. Don't do it. I've
I'm
already had a show.
exactly
No. Ignorance is bliss. Leave me alone.
Yeah, it's the worst when you're on Twitter and someone's like, "Yeah, fuck, they're gonna tag Brayshaw." And you're like, "Don't show me nothing. I don't want to know."
Yeah, you want to have the hindsight pain of, oh, I should have known, rather than 6 different people going, "Hey, they're tagging." You're going, "Shut up." Let me cop it. Yep. Sucks not earning Josh Dick. Oh, JG, having a blinder.
Reading the subtitles.
Jesus Christ. No captain of people, Captain Martin. Yeah, legit. Horrible. I don't deserve to have 3 trades left. That's wild that out of all these trade scenarios, X, that you've spun every week, you have 3 trades left.
I think it's because he's got 2 teams, though, isn't it, Aqua?
80 trades.
He's actually got 4, but all right. DJ, the ups and downs of my team. He had a Myers, very nice, 132.
Wow.
A Dunkley, yup, very nice. A Holmes and a Moore. Well, there you go. 170 Dawson and then Martin.
Jesus.
Yeah. Very conflicting week for you, mate, unfortunately.
That's why.
Listen, tell you what. You're going.
No, that's like asking what your missus wants for dinner for the week. Like, you know, then you fucking don't know, and then you know, then you don't fucking know. Like, that's
Or you know, you go get it, and then at the time you've gone to get it and come home, they've changed their mind.
and she wants to eat your fucking meal, and you're like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, it's just like you got something completely different, and like, oh, yours looks good.
Yeah, can I have a bite? And her bites are like, I can't show you. Her bites are huge. She just inhales it.
Yeah. Jesus.
Fuck.
Tell you what, race trading route after that 3-week spud patch has aged well for me. Yeah.
That's the thing is, it's so funny that so many people have had Route like last year as well, and they fucking hate him. This is the first year I've had him in since he was a rookie, and I'm loving every minute of it. So it's just good to get the perspectives that can change for everyone, man.
Yeah.
No, he's been good. Yeah, especially if you got him when he dropped under 500k.
Yeah, I think I paid
great pickup
for him. Yeah,
great pickup. X Butters or Rosie for C? I think the common thought is Butters is probably going to be better for C.
Yeah.
If we think about where the ball's going to be sitting for most of the game.
Yep.
X also wished that he had Jack Steele chuck the C on. McRae's going to cop a Jordan and it's going to do him well. X, this is wild that you've spoken about Steele so much and yet he's not in your team.
Yeah.
He's got 3 trades.
That's wild. Well, sorry, not in your main team. You might have him in your other 3 teams.
You can bring him in next week.
What the fuck is this?
I love it, Jason.
3 weeks and now I'm a fucking Budgie the helicopter sort of thing.
Get to the chopper.
I look like I should be on crime watch for some shit. Like, I can't go near schools and something. Like, look at this shit.
It's the facial expression though that's the best. You're not smiling or anything.
Have you frozen? Is he frozen?
Let's bring this back up. You look high as fuck in that photo.
Was that from your birthday, Brad? It was a couple of weeks ago.
I don't know. I don't know where he's pulled this. This is an elite pull. This is a gold rarity.
Jason, I'd hate to see your like photos saved on your phone because it's all just Brad.
It's just Brad.
He goes to send a resume and he clicks the wrong fucking link and says my face like this.
It's like, oh yeah, I look like this, and it's just that photo.
Album just called After Dark.
Yeah. See, Hawksy knows what's up. X, haven't you been saying Jack Steele for like 3 weeks straight? Thought you would have had him.
Oh no, yeah. I'm glitching out.
Holding trades to death. Yeah, it might fade Gorn with Rouse current form. Well, you got 3 trades, mate. Bird him. Just bird him. Tom Campbell held over for the D's VFL match, potentially for more carnage. Yeah.
Who's Gorn's out?
I hear people getting scared.
Then you go Sherry as captain.
Wait.
Yeah,
why would Gorn be out though? Like, unless they're going to play 2 ruckman?
Yeah, if anything, maybe Gorn's not 100%, so they want to chop out.
I don't know though. Gorn.
I don't know. I don't know what could be the implication, like what could cause any carnage at the moment.
He was a bit sore last week. He had a contest with Dawson where he sort of landed and he was a bit like he played the game out, but he was a bit.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
But yeah, I don't think he likes to ruck with anybody. Hence why Grundy's at Sydney.
Yeah.
Hawksy's having a bit of a crack at YouTube here. Every time he opens it, for some reason, it recommends Shorty's trades from like round 3 last year or something random. Go away. I don't want to see last year's trades, bro. I don't need to know why he traded Fisher in. Funny shit. Can't escape him. Can't escape the man. How do you score 4 goals after quarter time for both teams and over an hour to kick one between them, Essendon and Tigers?
It was basically like a soccer match.
It was a game to see who could lose better, and Essendon just are better at it. So
fair enough. Of course, I still couldn't believe that Pitnet kicked that tall. Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild goal.
Charlie couldn't either.
He's had a lot of
True. Very true. Hawksy's actually worried Merritt will be a trade target. Given we picked up 4 mid-season rookies, are we going to delist all 4 of them, or we'll have to trade some plays out? I mean, no one would blame Merritt from running away from the Dons, let's be honest.
I'm telling you, unless he wants to sit there and just win every best and fairest until he retires, go find some success, brother. You've given your heart to this team. doesn't deserve it. They're just stupid decisions, and he does deserve better. In all seriousness, he deserves way better.
Fair. I say Merritt does deserve like a premiership in some way or form by end of his career.
Selfless, man. He's a selfless bloke.
Yeah. To aid you, Ghosty, James reckons he's going to captain Grundy with Romo being the third easiest to score on for rucks. I think Grundy's just going to go off when Romo goes off. And then surprisingly, Butters doesn't actually have a good record against West Coast.
Yeah. I don't hate the Grundy pick. Like I said, they're the two I'm tossing up between. But yeah, I did the cherry against two rucks, and it didn't work out. I agree with Braddles. It sort of caps that massive ceiling you can get. And my opponent this week had Bont as captain, so I need a fucking ceiling.
Oh, see, Brad was talking about a job opportunity. This whole time it was just Jason using his identity. But Brad just made the most out of it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Jason's actually the one that got the job in Adelaide. And Brad's like, no, you didn't. I did. Thank you.
I've applied for 81 jobs, and I'm pretty sure half of them just CEOs have no idea what the fuck. I just started applying for random shit like 350K. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, imagine you just rock up to Adelaide on like 300K a year. You're like, what the fuck am I doing? Huh?
Well, what am I doing? I'm running some oil plant in what the fuck? What is this?
Yeah, you got this full team, and you're like, okay, we're gonna change our direction of the company. Coach, build my team.
I was gonna say, Braddles would be like, yeah, I got to knock off at 6. I got a stream to do.
Yeah, literally. Actually, good segue. Actually, this week because I've started a casual job on Monday. I'm doing 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I should be able to fucking stream during the evenings now.
Wow. None of this midnight shenanigans stuff, eh?
Yeah. Because this week I haven't done a single stream this week because my last week at work I got fucking hammered. But yeah, as of Monday I can do weekly streams and shit with you guys and whatnot. If you're down.
Yeah. Keen.
Well, as I said to in that little content update post on X, just the one video a week, but there'll be spontaneous streams popping up here and there. So
yeah.
Oh, and funnily enough, about damn time. Fairly sure me and Shorty are doing a video next week. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Yeah.
From the back of the territory as well. So that'll be fun. Jason, assuming I'm going to have to use my last trades trading Martin, what do we think about Cameron?
No.
Yeah, not now.
You got a 40, didn't you, this week?
Yeah.
You got a 40. You spent a lot of time on the pine getting some work done.
No.
Yeah.
So and you imagine that they might even rest him to keep him ready for finals.
Yep.
I'm also reiterating, I picked Sam Darcy. I'm not picking a key forward again. No chance.
Yeah, I'm fucking done with that shit too. I'm not doing it. I don't care if Darcy scores 100 average of like 115 average for 12 rounds. I'm not fucking doing it next year.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed. Nick, what's a more important trade next week? DeConning to Gawn or Shearer to Ed Richards?
Oh, fuck.
Well, both should have been.
I'd say DeConning to Gawn is probably the priority trade.
I think so too.
Yeah. Both. I'm so glad they were 2 of my last 3 trades. Getting rid of both of them. Thank fuck. So much better.
Yeah, no, it's been. I think I really did myself under because I full brought in TDK expecting to trade out Gawn, and then I didn't trade out Gawn, so I could have actually grabbed someone else instead of TDK, and then I would have saved myself the trade out of getting TDK. It would. Oh,
you could have got a couple more weeks out of. You could have got a couple more weeks out of Miller.
Yeah.
Could have. Could have. Yep. Shut up. Don't do that. Clayton, you blokes have been funny bastards to watch tonight. Thanks. Thanks for hanging out, Clayton. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat. DJC, wish I could just not pick forwards at all. None of them could score this year.
Yep. Agreed.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all kind of there was the approach that some took. Even I contemplated it was with the DPP was just building a midfield full of defenders, assuming they would score better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So getting all of like your Sinclairs and your Sheasels when they had the good role. Holmes, even a Bergman, is a great pick who I picked up as a pod along with Took. They're pretty solid. Jason, have you got any pod forwards, Brad? Yeah, give us your hot takes for any pod forwards, mate.
Oh, I've slightly been considering Cozzy Pickett over McRae this week, just because he's got a better run. And the other guy I was thinking instead of McRae, but he's already played, which I was too lazy for, was Myers, because he's 1.8%. Other than those couple of players, I haven't really thought about it. If he's looking at bargains, I haven't looked at any because these are just injury trades now. So probably just Pickett is the one I'm really hot on, but I'm not convinced that I go him over McRae because I just feel like McRae's 4 games after Sydney Geelong are just nuts, and he's a potential VC option for those 4 games. So I'm willing to risk the McRae gets tagged this week and maybe next week. But does O'Connor get suspended? Because that might actually vary my trade this week.
Ooh. Good question.
Because he was reported, but I didn't really watch the game. So if he's suspended, then I'm not worried about a tag for him. So I'd cop a bad one from him. It's probably not even my best 18 anyway because I haven't had a shit score apart from maybe Darcy's my worst score, I think.
Well, Geelong, though, correct me if I'm wrong, Rook, but Mullen tags a bit too. So even if O'Connor's out, Mullen can just go straight to him. So, there's that as well.
Would you guys go Pickett or McRae? Like Pickett's probably only got 1 tag being St Kilda in his fixture, but he's got a really easy fixture. But Viney's back in the midfield as well. So,
yeah, I think it's hard to pass the Saints run home after these next 2.
Yeah,
and you know this ceiling that while McRae does have his down games, he does have that higher ceiling, I think, than Pickett. Yeah. So if anyone's going to reach a massive spike game, it's going to be McRae.
Yeah, McRae's safer, but like I said, if you think you've got too many pods, then go McRae. But
fuck, I couldn't get Kennedy because I was looking at pods. I was like, nah, I've got way too many fucking Bulldogs players anyway.
Yeah.
There was a world I went Kennedy over Darcy. I'm so glad I didn't.
Oh,
but at the same time, it's by this much. It's not by the best, but. Yeah, it is what it is. I think some great shouts because I've seen CJ come in with a few. I actually don't mind Lipinski when he's playing. He just got managed, but he's been quietly pretty consistent. Seems to be around that 80 to 95 range with a bit of a spike. Zach Bailey's a hit and miss. Bailey's definitely more of a key forward than he is. Like Lipinski actually plays a lot of mixed mid-roll as well and a lot of transition ball, whereas Bailey... I don't know. He can absolutely kick a bag and have a big game, but I think Lipinski is a lot more consistent. So I'd be leaning towards more.
If he kicks straight again, he could have had back-to-back weeks 5 goals. He kicked 1 goal, 4, and then out in the full, I think. So,
and that's the crutch with the key forwards though, is they only score well when they kick straight. They kick a bag. As soon as they don't, you might as well have had a rookie on the field.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Hawksy, wonder if the MCG hotline got used tonight.
Fuck.
Oh man, Cosby's going Cosby this week over McRae as he needs more cash for Martin money with him going down. Fair shout. Fair shout. James, I reckon Rucks are capped with going against 2 rucks because Sherry went against Big O and 4 and went 186 earlier this year. Yeah, so this is tying to Nick's comment about Gawn having the double Carlton ruck to battle against. Do we think it's a bit of a factor or not really when it comes to dual rucks against the solo?
I think it.
There you go, Braggles. You go.
I'm gonna say I think sometimes it depends who it is. We probably expected Cherry to go, somewhat good anyway. But Gawn's gone. I'm not surprised that Gawn goes nuts against these ruckmen. But I just mean in a general consensus, overall, you think it's a little bit more restrictive than not. But I just feel like your elite players like Cherry and Gawn can be the exception of that rule, I think, in my opinion anyway.
Yeah, I agree. It's so dependent on so many factors that I don't think a flat statement of dual rucks are negating solo rucks. I don't think that can be true.
Yeah.
There's so many different things that play effect into that. But Daniel Green, love to see you in here, mate, and hope you're well. G'day, legends. Sorry it's super late, but it's my birthday and daughter's birthday tomorrow, so I've been trying to sort that out. But his team's going well. Only have the lowest scores of Smith and Dacos so far. Very nice, mate. Well, happy birthday to you. I hope you're enjoying your absolute night, and hopefully tomorrow's a good day for your daughter as well. Make sure you stay off Supercoach and just enjoy your day because you don't want your Supercoach ruining your birthdays. Jason also confirms that his budget is $490K because Martin literally drops from 532 to 473.
Oh,
Shit.
Damn. Yeah. Well, you're going pod hunting at this moment. You're going reject shop.
Yeah.
X mentions 18 players on Essendon's list have missed 3+ weeks due to injuries this year.
Wow.
That's wild. Serious question. Why did Collingwood fans bring back the
old pedo jacket? Wow.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yep. Fair enough. Yeah, they literally went into the Auskick reserves tonight for the Dons. Keep the rule, no key forwards except still for Supercoach.
Nah. Fuck Phil Ford.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
Even then, he's at the same mercy as the rest of the key forwards. The night he doesn't kick straight, he's doing nothing for you.
If anything as well, he shares fucking with Walker and Fogarty as well. So there's even less chance of one of them going off and he can have a shit game.
Literally.
Matthew, am I doing something wrong? I have 3 trades. That's about as much as you guys put together. That's more.
That's
Brad's
more.
calling what he's got trades. So you're not doing anything wrong. I'd say you've done something right if you've got trades left over and you're happy with your squad.
Yeah, literally.
So yeah, don't use us as your barometer on whether you're in the right or wrong. Because not the place.
Yeah. But we've got no stress. We don't need a strategy.
Ghosty says he has no stress. I'm mulling over this.
No,
but
I don't get stressed. I get pissed off when I just watch the dickheads perform shit. That's when I get annoyed. But no stress about it. I just kick back, man.
By the end of the year, Tom Stewart in the middle here is going to look like the Witcher. That's how his hair's going to turn.
I want to be mad. That dude low-key fucked.
Shit.
Oh boy, but no, seriously, this Goldilocks is going to be silky silver grey, 100%. Might even die just because. Hawksy, keep playing TDK forwards when he's the Sainter. He hopefully gets forward status.
Yeah,
that's good. Good shout.
Yep.
Keep coaching, boss. I don't mind. Rhodes, merit captain. Yep. Eels. It seems to be a bit more of a serious question. Interesting from you, mate. What is McCarthy's ownership? That roughly tells you how many people are still actively playing Supercoach.
Some people sleep under a rock. I've had questions recently. Should I bring in McCarthy? And I was like, hang on, isn't he like 200 and something K?
Yeah.
You watch him get like 300s in a row nearly and fucking...
Yeah. So it kind of confuses me.
Yeah. McCarthy is owned by 52% of the entire competition.
Yeah. Wow. Is that all?
So half of super coaches have quit.
Maybe, yeah.
Which is not surprising. Like let's think about our little niche bubble here. Yep. Like it's very niche bubble in the overall of 100 and almost 200K teams that get registered. Like it makes sense, especially when like Supercoach doesn't have the longevity like fantasy would, because you have limited trades. And once you build your team, you're kind of like, okay, like I'm done, I guess. Whereas fantasy, you can kind of keep it going.
Yeah,
and it's a little bit different. Do we reckon Supercoach will pivot after this season into maybe unlimited trades to go head-to-head with fantasy, or do you reckon they'll bring in something else, or do you reckon they're going to be stubborn?
Nah, I reckon they might make more trades, or maybe almost 2 per week like fantasy. You'd think maybe.
Would you prefer that to have just 2 trades per week, or do you like the fact that you've actually got to use strategy to like hold your trades and? No, I don't mind.
I like the strategy aspect too. I think it's just one of that rough balance between strategy and luck that really gets people. It's like you can have the best strategy, but if you get the shittest luck run of like a month and you have 3 of your players go down for 4+ week injuries, and you've only got 3 trades, like there's nothing other to say. GG, try next season because you just got unlucky.
I reckon, legitimately, I did 2 weeks this year without trading, and they were my worst weeks. Like scoring, so that's why I'm like, I'm burning them. I don't care, because the 2 times I didn't trade, they were like my shittest weeks.
I think I'm in a similar boat, Ghost. Like the in particular, the one where I dropped from 38 to whatever it was. The worst week I did was when I actually sat on my hands. So I see why people aggressive, like because you actually need to keep making progress. But even like I'll go through my trades at the end of the year. I've already looked at them now, and they're not really bad. So I'm kind of like sitting here. I've played the game, not too many sideways things, just purely by injury. I'm pretty sure. And I'm like, how am I still on one trade? It feels like there maybe even should be maybe 2 or 3 extra. I'm not sure if there's valid to say you need an extra 10, but definitely at least another 3 or 4 in my opinion. But yeah I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm keen to see what people take away from the season more than anything, and how that structures their team. I think the more people play this game, the more potty people usually go from the get, and maybe realize they don't need the big names.
Yeah,
because you've seen like names that kind of come out of nowhere, like in Lucky Ash this season. That's just gone nuclear. Suitcase, who hasn't really been that consistent, gone nuts this season. Like, maybe you can be successful without having your Bonds and Butters and all that sort of stuff. And we did it out of necessity because they weren't available this season, but it still proved the point. Like a Richards, perfect example. Did relatively okay, but you're like, oh, if I'm getting anyone, it's Bond. And it's like, oh, there's no Bond. Maybe we try a Libba, or you try a Richards. And both of them in their own right have had pretty good seasons overall.
What would your, this is your second year, Rook, so what would you say is the biggest thing you've taken out this year in a chaos?
This game's purely built on luck and suck eggs. Honestly, it's probably just more foundational. Just like, unless there's like a major injury, try to hold your trades and hold your primos, especially early in the season. Just hold your primos. If they're injured, just get in decent cover if you can.
Yeah.
And take a stab at like your mid prices. The first round didn't work out, but like your Mareks, your Longs, your Sheldricks, like they did enough to help people ranking up.
Yep. Yeah. I reckon that, and obviously value when it presents itself, not waiting for specific people to come down. Like Raul I didn't want him. I was trying to get Anderson. And Raul got down to that 460, and just for cash, obviously the cash gem was shit this year. So I just took him, and I've been super happy with it. It's just value at the end of the day. So rather than waiting for specific blokes to come down, I think you pick the value when you can. And I think DPP with the flex now, I think DPP is so helpful to cover shit. So that's probably my 2 for this year, I reckon.
What about you, Brady? Because you're the more you've got a bit of experience as well with along with Ghosty. What's your takeaway from this season?
I think the first one is I'm not going to spend. I only have one rule. I have one rule for I only bring in maybe one player at 600k that I know that's not going to come down, like a Brayshaw or a Bont potentially. My starting side won't be full on 620k players like I had a couple of them. But the other thing I think I've learned this year, and I don't care if other people want to play a different game, but for my flex, I'm just not going to use a ruck. So I'm happy to use a forward, midfielder, or defender. But I was looking at my team this year and putting a ruck there anyway. I just can't strategically move anything around when I do that. The other thing I'm going to do is probably start R3 as a forward DPP regardless. I don't care if there's an R3 rookie that's going to play and make cash. I think it's more valuable to actually have an R3 that's a forward for late in season. The pod route I've done this year, so it's not really a lesson learned. Probably just more watching practice games early in the season and watching more footy games round 1s and 10 to make a decision instead of looking at what other people are doing. So actually looking at before actually picking a player, maybe looking at the on the AFL app you can actually look at the highlights of that particular player. Maybe study the player a little bit more and not just rush into it and just lock that player in. And probably, again, like I have this year, have a lot of DPP because it definitely has helped those 1 or 2 week injuries.
Yeah.
I think the other thing too is we get hyped on at the start of the year and pre-season as well. Exactly what you were saying before is we get like this cookie cutter side that everyone's like, yo, you must start this player. But you look at it, and at the end of the day, like if you've actually got a few pods, that's the only way to make a climb. And this year we started a few pods. Rook and I both started Richards, but the way we traded was completely different. Like we started, the same, and now this is not to say that Rook won't come back, but he's at 11k from. No, you know what I mean? He's at 11k from a couple pods, and I'm at 700k from a couple pods. So it's also how you trade, and your VC and Cs are crucial. Like I've had one VC and C, I think like under 100 this year. But as Rook said as well, all of this is fucking luck. Like it's 50% luck anyway. You can start the same, very similar team and have a completely different team in the end of, 16 rounds later. Like if I compared my Rook side from round 0 to now, I bet you it's completely different. So it's just one of those things where you probably got to back your gut more than anything else as well.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I definitely think you mentioned a really good takeaway, which I think I need to put more effort into next year is the VC and Cs. It killed me in my first season, and it still probably hurt me more than it should have this season as well.
Yep.
It's just being lazy with it and not going, I really should do this. I'm like, oh, no, I kind of think they'll do good. I'll just throw it on there.
Yep.
And just kind of half-assing it. I think I've definitely done that. It's kind of shot me in the foot. This week being a perfect example with the Max Home C. But, it's, again, at the end of the day, there's a bit of luck involved. We're speculating on a lot of things all at once, and it's just how it is. Like, I'm not attached to it. It's frustrating, sure, but at the end of the day, it's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
So one for Jason. He mentioned Bakers from West Coast, and he's also mentioned Keys. Who would you prefer out of those two?
Oh, shit.
Would we go Keys?
Probably Baker. Yeah, Baker.
Yeah.
I think Baker's been a bit more consistent. Like, outside of Keys' 3-game stretch where he went nuts.
Yeah.
He's been really good. He had a shocker last week, I think. I remember looking, he was on like 15 in like the third quarter or something. He was doing really good. Overall, he's been actually really solid.
Yeah. So I think I definitely agree. I think Baker's the one to go. We've got Jono, same thing, mate. How are we? Who wins? Goulden, Marshall, Roberts, and Hort Francis versus Sherry, Gawn, Sheasel, and Daniel.
What the fuck is going on here? Oh, it's a head-to-head.
It's a head thing, yeah.
Second one.
Second one.
Yeah, I think the second one.
Yeah, second one for sure.
Roberts might be sub again. And Goulden's probably going to have Windhager as well. So
there you go. CJ's going to have Martin take a nice seat next to Daywicks for the rest of the season.
You know who I'm hoping comes back in a week or two is Cooper Simpson. He's my F8 still.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he's 1 to 2 away. So.
Yeah.
I hope Gray comes back. Gray's due to come back, isn't he?
Yeah. Rich Banfield for Simpson, do you reckon? Banfield's the one that's been playing at half-back role.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. He got subbed off tonight, so if Simpson's back, that might be the one that fucks off for him, hopefully. Bit of cover.
And I don't think Gray will come back. Like they don't normally. Richmond are pretty good at like holding their players back after injury. So unless it's round 22, I don't think he comes back.
Yeah, and he got injured in the VFL, not AFL. People need to. He was already not in the team anyway.
Literally, 100%.
Yeah. Suggestion from Causa of how we could potentially handle the sub rule next year. If a sub 6 that under 40% played, you can get emergency or covered.
Yeah,
they might it. The Hawks wants 50 grades and boost.
Jesus, you know what we need to do? We actually need champion data to give us fucking consistency. That will actually make people stay consistent. That's what we fucking need.
Yeah. 100%. That'd be called to a poor. Competent forwards help sink. You didn't have to cover as a tall forward. Still don't touch him. Don't touch the Hawks. Shocking.
Yeah.
They're not Supercoach relevant. How does unlimited trades work? I reckon game day squad is on your way forward. Just sucks you have to spend money to have a really competitive team. I like the format of game day squad because it is very much you just get your players from your pack and you build your team and you can change out the players whenever you want depending on matchups and whatnot. I do see that there is a bit of a play to win sort of style depending on what league you want to play. But if you're playing like the starter or contender leagues, like you generally can get away with just 3 packs and make a decent team. Or give me 96 trades, 3 a week, 24 boosts. X, you act like you've already got that, mate. Come on now. Very good. Get rid of the sub, says Clayton. That would really help. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if that does get dropped, just from an overall AFL perspective, because I still remember that I don't think any of the coaches voted it in. It was just an executive call, and it's just been shit. Also, I think they announced during the week there might be rumors of like another in-season tournament that they're going to try and run for AFL.
For Supercoach. What, for AFL? What the fuck?
Yeah.
The wild card thing as well, yeah.
The wild card. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
God.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought they would do it like to stop tanking. Isn't it? For the whole idea is to do it like for draft picks. So you actually have to try and win to get better draft picks, not lose. Tank the rest of the year.
I don't know. I think they're trying to get to. I think the phrasing I saw someone use, which I really liked, was like they're trying to Americanize sport.
Yeah.
Like the NBA do it. Like so many sports over there do that, where they just throw all these in-season tournaments, and it's just fucked.
Yeah.
Anyway. Demet Martin was going to go massive. We cooked. B-Boy's captain in Butters or AZ. Consensus is Butters. Clayton has kept trading up with everyone to slow down trading across the buys, and I fell 3K in rank. That's the catch, isn't it? Is like you can hold your trades, but also not trading can also be the reason why you fall in rank as well.
Yep.
It's such a hard balance to have. We are going through these comments because we will wrap up shortly. So you guys are just having absolute nice DMs across yourselves. Here we go. Still more king of the 30s, 50s, and 60s, 100%. Unless he lays like 14 tackles in a game.
Ridiculous. There's a few people that have an emoji of the horse.
Yeah. Take a real take a good look at that horse photo too.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is very exciting.
Why is it in pink? Why is it in pink if it's excited? I'm so confused. Is this from Thailand, this horse?
Oh, $20.
Sorry.
Oh boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just reaching very close to 1.5 hours, so very much our usual timestamp. It's been a pleasure having you back, Ready Boy. I'm sure we all missed you.
Yeah. Nah, I imagine this video will get more likes and views now that I'm back on, and I should be back. Should be back for the rest of the year.
For anyone who wants the third seat after dark next week, put up a comment on the Twitter poll, and we'll get Brady Boy off
you. Thanks for having me.
No, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Ghosty, same to you, mate. Been Mr. Consistent since you've made your debut, so it's been an absolute pleasure as well.
Always, mate. Pleasure. Love being on with you boys. It's always good fun.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the After Dark, another chaotic stream as always. On your way out, make sure you do leave a like on the stream. Make sure you go check out Brady at Supercoach Pro and Supercoach Pro 91 on X. Again, just a legend of himself, but also just a good content creator. Nice for shits and gigs. We'll bring up this comment. Sure to get a move his dog on the territory than this show. Mate, he would get more views than any Supercoach content creator if he uploaded that. Let's be real.
Literally.
But no, it's been an absolute pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Good luck for your Sunday games, and we will see you during the week. And make sure you go check out Supercoach Pro, as he will be doing more streams by the sounds of it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll send you a link as well.
Yeah, sounds good, mate. Sounds good. All right, legends. Thank you so much again, and we'll talk soon. Peace.
Cheers.
Peace.